Hey guys, it's Wren. So today I'm doing kind of like a beauty how-to tutorial. I did one of these a while back when I did one talking about how to apply false lashes, and I wanted to do this one because so many people are always like, when you really get into makeup, you always want to know like a few little things with makeup. You always want to know how to make your eyes look bigger and your lips look fuller than they are. And I'm not a professional. I've not been professionally taught. I've just learned these from watching other people's videos and just things that people have told me and taught me over the years. And these are just kind of my little tricks on the subject. So basically I just did like a really simple tutorial. I only did it for the eyes and for the lips, like I already did my face before I'd started like filming and stuff, but this is just a really simple, easy tricks on how to make your eyes appear just a lot bigger and just wider and more awake, and then how to make your lips look a lot fuller and just really plump, and just like everybody always wants to have that big-eyed, big-lipped look, and sometimes it's hard to figure out what to do exactly. Sometimes you have to watch so many tutorials to figure things out. And I know I've spent a lot of time trying to really perfect these things, and I'm still like trying to improve and self-improve. But these are just my little tricks, and this is kind of how I do it when I want to have my eyes look bigger, or if I want to make my lips look bigger. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope this is really helpful for you, everyone. So yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Bye, guys. So I'm just going to start off with going over some things that you can do to kind of highlight your eyes and make them appear a little bit fuller, larger, more awake, depending on like how you want to really affect your eyes. And sorry if there's a little noise in the background. My sister's in the bathroom right now taking a shower. So the first thing you want to do is groom your eyebrows, and for some reason my camera did not film that, but I just went in with an eyebrow pencil and just filled in any sparse areas and just groomed them a little bit. So make sure you always do that, because if you like groom your eyebrows and like fill them in, even if you already have like a dark color, by filling in those sparse areas, it draws a more attention to your eyes and just makes them appear a little bit brighter, and just makes them stand out a lot, which is really nice. And so now I'm going to go to eyeshadow, and I already put on an eyeshadow base. I used this one from Smashbox, and this is the Photo Finish Lid Primer, and I got this in a 500 point perk with a bunch of Smashbox products at Sephora. So I'm going to be using this Smashbox eyeshadow trio. And so the three colors that are in here are Vanilla, Champagne, and Brazilian Bronze. And I'm going to be using the two lightest colors in here. I don't really want to use a dark one. So I'm just going to use this big fluffy brush, just like this one. I usually use this for blending. It also works really well for just everyday use. So I'm going to dab it into Vanilla, and I'm just going to focus this right under the eyebrow. And by highlighting that brow bone right underneath the eyebrow, it's going to wake up your eyes and really just make them appear a lot fuller and just more awake, and they're a lot more well groomed. It'll also hide any stray hairs that you have lurking around your eyebrows, because they'll get kind of covered up with that highlight. So see how much nicer that looks? It kind of just brightens up your eyes. So it's really nice. So I'm going to stay with that brush. And now I'm going to move on to the color Champagne for all over your lid. A really good thing when you're thinking about wanting to make your eyes just appear a little bit wider or fuller is you want to take a color that's about maybe a little bit lighter or darker than your skin tone, but has a shimmer to it, because you want it to kind of brighten up your eyes with that like shimmery pearly effect. So I'm going to dab the brush into there. It's about that much product. Tap off. And just put this all over the lid, a little bit above your crease. Okay. So since it's very close to your skin color, it's not going to be like this big dramatic color, but it is going to draw some more attention to your eyes, and by adding that shimmer in there, it's going to really wake you up. Now we're going to highlight the inner corners of our eyes, because this just makes your eyes appear a lot brighter and just wider, and like it always really helps me. I love to highlight the inner corners. So I'm going to be using this jumbo eye pencil from NYX, and this is in the shade Milk. Just going to put it right in there, and then up here. This looks a little funky, but then you're going to just go smooth it in with your finger. And I think this is a great trick for if you're not if you're just doing a look where you're not wearing any eyeshadow, you're just putting on mascara and running out the door, doing this to highlight your eyes just really wakes them up, and it looks like you're wearing a lot more makeup and makes you just look a lot more complete. So now we're going to move on to eyeliner, and I am using a black eyeliner, but I'm not going to be doing anything onto my upper lash line. I'm going to be tightlining my eyes, and this will just make my eyelashes appear fuller, and by tightlining, it's not going to close off my eye like if you did a black eyeliner on the upper lash line and then in the waterline. It really just closes off your eye and makes it appear a lot smaller. So I'm just going to use this on my tight line. What I do is I just lift up my eye and I close my eye, and then I just line it right in there. That's just the way that I find easiest. There's no real way to do it, I think. Now I'm going to use a white eyeliner pencil for my waterline, and everybody kind of knows this trick. Like, you put this onto your waterline, it goes with the whites of your eyes. It makes your eyes appear bigger. You really want to get a good dose of color in there. So now we're going to go back to that black eyeliner, and we are going to line this along the lash line. And so the way that I'm doing it is not like a straight line. I'm kind of going to just take the pointed point, it's kind of pointed at the end right there, and I'm going to just do kind of like little dots right into the lashes. Just like that. So once you've lined it, you can just take the little smudger that's on the end of your eyeliner if you want, or you can take a Q-tip or something like that, and you want to smudge it in. And you can also go over with your finger, because it'll take some of the product off if you think it's too intense. So now, since I've added this black, it's kind of like created like this line where my like a fake water line almost, since we've already applied that white. Now it just makes my eyes appear like they're a lot bigger. So now we're pretty much done with the eyes. We just need to finish off with some mascara. So just go ahead and curl your lashes, and you don't need to curl them too much. Just do it enough that they get a little boost. Oh my god, my leg is falling asleep. Okay. So I'm just using kind of like a lengthening and volumizing mascara. This is the Benefit They're Real mascara, and I just got this and I absolutely love it. Like, one coat and seriously you're done. Like, that's how awesome it truly is. I really like this product. So I'm going to go over and I'm going to do one coat on my lashes, and then I'm going to go back and add a little bit extra, and I'll show you how I do that. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so now I've got one coat of mascara on my lashes, and now I'm going to go back and do a second coat, but I'm only going to do this onto the outer parts of my eyelashes. And by adding extra mascara to the outer lashes, it makes your eyes have a more like elongated effect, which is really cool. So you just go back in and kind of just plump those lashes up. So it's kind of like you're flaring and fanning out those outer lashes. It's kind of like creating like a butterfly effect almost. So see how this just kind of like lifts up my eye and really just makes it look like it's a lot longer than this eye. It is such a great trick. It's something that every girl should learn how to do, I think, when they're doing mascara, especially because this is one of the tricks. So I also did my lower lashes, just one little coat as well, because doing the lower lashes will actually flare out your eyes a little bit too. If they look a little spidery, just go back through with an eyelash grooming brush, just like one of these kind of brushes this side, and you just go through and you comb it and take out the excess product that's there. I'm actually going to do some of my other too. Okay, so then that's basically it for the eyes. So now moving on to the lips, with making your lips fuller, it's really important to remember just like a few simple things about it. You really want to do a lip liner. You really want to do like a nice like kind of nude pink lipstick, something that's a little bit lighter than your natural lip color, and you really want to get a nice plumping lip gloss. So I'm just gonna start on what I usually do. So I've already applied a lip balm, and the one that I've been using, which is actually really nice, is the Nivea Kiss of Flavor Berry Tinted Lip Care with SPF 4. And so this one is a tinted lip balm, and I actually really like, I usually hate tinted lip balms because I feel like those make my lips red. And when I first got to seeing this color, I was like, holy crap. But it really just makes a nice tint to your lips and actually does taste really good too. So I've been using that for a while just to add extra color throughout the day, but usually I'll just wear my regular Nivea chapstick, but if I'm not doing anything on my lips, I'll wear that one. But first I'm going to line my lips, and this is a Smashbox liner that I got from a friend, and I believe the shade is Smashing Pro, but I'm not really like entirely sure because it's what it says on here, and it's like very hard to read the font because it's just like imprinted. It's not like the inked on there, it's like imprinted into the pencil. So I sharpened it a few days ago, I think. I'm just going to warm it up a little bit on my finger, just kind of brushing it on there because it takes a little while to warm up and get a little more soft. So just go basically on my lower lips. I think my lower lips are like pretty full. I want to define my upper lips a little bit more though. Depending on what you wanted. If your lips are smaller, you can do just like a line like slightly outside the natural line of your lips. If your lips are a little bit bigger, you can just, any areas you want to like define, like if you want to really bring out that Cupid's bow, you can go on there to define that. But I'm just going to basically do it basically on my lower lips and then define my Cupid's bow a little bit on my top lips. So I'll do that. And it's really important also, I've learned this through bunches of videos, to really get into the inner corners of your mouth because that's where the color loves to fade. So really get in there and line. And I also want to say, like, I am no pro when it comes to like lining my lips. I'm still like, I feel like I'm just terrible at it, but practice makes perfect, I think. Okay, so then for my upper lips, I'm going to lift up my Cupid's bow. Just kind of lifted that up and defined it a little bit more because mine is very small. So see, I ever kind of created that more like that kind of like M shape almost with my lips, because my lips, like that little area of them just never is very just like very kind of just almost a straight line. Now I've got the desired shape and I've kind of gone all over my lips and lined them. And so by lining your lips, it just kind of holds in the product more and just makes your lips feel a lot fuller. Everybody knows that basically. So now I'm just going to go over it with my lipstick. And I'm just using kind of a baby pink lipstick, and this is one from Rimmel London. And this is from their Lasting Finish lipsticks, and this is in pink blush. And it's really important to get a long-lasting lipstick as well when you're really wanting to like keep your lip color all day to make them look plump, because if the color fades, then the plumpness is also going to fade. So I'm just going to go over and fill in my lips with this now. I'm going to start with the Cupid's bow so I can really get in there with that shape. So it really brought out that bow shape on my lips, and I absolutely love this. So you could really just leave your lips like this and just tidy up those corners and make sure everything is in place how you like it. And to kind of keep the color long lasting, you can go over with a matte eyeshadow and just pat it all over the lipstick after you blot. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to apply a second coat of this, and then I'm going to blot it, and then I'm going to show you the lip gloss I'm going to be using. So I'll get back in a second. So I just did my second coat and I blotted, and so now I'm going to use a lip gloss. And you really want to find one that has like a plumping formula to it, something that will like make your lips, like you want to find something that makes your lips tingle, because that's a sign that it has like a mint or like a menthol that's like a plumping booster in a lip gloss. And excuse me, my current favorites for plumping lip glosses are from the Buxom line, and these lip glosses are fantastic. I have 3 colors right now. I have Samantha, and then I have Danny, and then I have Bunny. And the one that I'm using today is called Bunny, and it's this kind of pinky orangey lip gloss. And these are great over just natural lips alone. Like if you don't want to do a lip color, you can just line your lips with a really nude liner and then go over it with one of these lip glosses, and you will look perfect, and you will have such a big pout, and your lips will look amazing. Like this is, I've been wearing these like every single day, like just doing mascara and then putting this on my lips, and just like I feel like fantastic. So I'm going to take this and just use the wand. I'm not going to use a lip brush or anything, and just go over first the bottom lip, and then I'll do the top lip. And everybody knows really you want to focus onto the inner part of the mouth, because that's really where that plumpness gets added. And I'm going to do the top lip, and I'm going to really focus on where I drew in that Cupid's bow. Try not to get it too much into the inner corners, because when you put a gloss like so glossy like that into the inner corners, and get everywhere and just all around your face, and then you're like, oh my god, I look great. And really focuses on to the inner parts of your lips, because that's really where you want that added fullness to be. And by focusing, especially just with any gloss really, to put onto the inner parts, just really plumps it up. Like see how much fuller my mouth looks. Like if you go back to the beginning of the video, I'm sure I look like my lips look 10 times bigger than they did before I started putting on any lip products. But yeah, I love how it gives me that perfect little pout. It's very nice. Alright guys, well that is my kind of just my tips on how to make your eyes look bigger and brighter and wider, and how to make your lips look a lot fuller and just plumper. So I really hope you liked this, and I hope this helps you a lot with just doing, like, just to kind of bring all these like tricks into your everyday makeup routine with any kind of eyeshadow or whatever that you use. So I hope this helped, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye guys!